Wrestling fans, we are still here at the Barre Elks Lodge in Barre, Vermont, as Green Mountain Wrestling's Caged Mayhem II continues on. My name is Peter DeLonge. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll be on the call with you for the duration. Coming out of the ring to start us off with this tag team matchup tonight, none other than the Colony, Electro Ant, and Ultimo Ant making their return to Green Mountain Wrestling proper. The last time we saw them was back in March when Donnybrook Fight Promotions invited the stars of Green Mountain Wrestling to hold a tornado tag team match in an MMA cage. And we saw the Colony take on CC Boost and Tom LaRosa. Make sure to check that footage out on the same YouTube page that you are currently on watching this footage. Head back and check it out. Full match to come soon thanks to Donnybrook Fight Promotions. And their opponents, one of which are making their Green Mountain Wrestling debut, the Nation of Crustacean. No domination, no player Haitian. We're talking about King Crab and the debuting Spider Crab. I want to know where they get their shirts. I want to shop in the same place. I gotta say what you want about them. They have incredible style. I love their shirts. I want to wear them all the time. They look very comfortable. It makes me want to be sitting on a beach, watching maybe crabs like them walk by on the beach. Just seems very summery and very vacation-y. However, when these two make it to the ring or down to the ring or into the ring or anywhere around the ring, relaxing vacations are the last thing that are on your mind. Because these guys, these crabs, are a threat. You do not want to let them get their crabby claws on you. And we know what King Crab is capable of, but we don't know what King Crab's protege, Spider Crab, is capable of. So the Colony are at quite a disadvantage here, as they don't have anything to go by, no information to prepare with. They're going in this one half blind, but the Colony are a very well-established, very well-accomplished tag team, so I'm sure they'll be able to hold their own. Before we go any further, let's kick it over to Big Tone, Tony Morse, for the opening announcement.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is brought to you by Forbin's Finest. With over 20 years immersed in cannabis and hemp cultivation, Forbin's is dedicated to making Vermont a world leader in cannabis quality and innovation. Forbin's Finest, Vermont's favorite cannabis. Introducing first, weighing in at 400 pieces of coral, the team of King Crab and Spider Crab. They are the Nation of Crustacean.
I have no frame of reference for how much coral weighs, so I'm just gonna have to go along with it. Let's just go for the
Their opponents from the anthill and weighing in at 401 kilograms of sugar, Ultimo Ant and Electro Ant, the Colony! Your referee for this contest, Steve Nova.
Steve Nova officiating here, and before we get going, we gotta make sure to give a quick shout out to our tag team partner for this matchup here tonight, and none other than Forbin's Finest, once again coming through and supporting the action here at Green Mountain Wrestling and supporting independent wrestling in the great state of Vermont. Thank you so much once again to Forbin's Finest. A bell has officially rung. This matchup has begun. You know, as of late, over the past months, we've seen the tag team division in Green Mountain Wrestling become diverse and versatile and deep and rich. And this is just another example of how our tag team division has plenty to offer in independent wrestling. Repeated exchanges back and forth, no entity gaining the advantage. But now it looks like Ultimo Ant gains the upper hand as he gets the first pinfall attempt in the matchup. King Crab now off the ropes, scratch that into the corner. Into the wrong corner, enemy territory. Ultimo Ant up and over. Gets the tag on Electro Ant. King Crab thought he was out of dangerous waters. And Electro Ant doesn't need to continue with the offense. Just happy to be able to point out to King Crab that he just got the better of him there, and allows him to tag back out and get Spider Crab in here.
Come on, Spider Crab! Great job! You're doing great!
Words of encouragement from the Maritime Monarch on the outside.
Great! Shut up!
Vulnerable tie-up. Into a headlock position. Spider Crab getting the advantage. Headlock takeover. Very well done. A whole lot of jibber jabber from both corners here. Oh, turns it over into a pin. No. Spider Crab has to kick out. Spider Crab clearly has done his homework, knows that Electro Ant, once he gets going, it's hard to get him to stop the train of momentum. Wants to keep him grounded. Grounded. Electricity joke. Tag now to Ultimo Ant. Spider Crab didn't see it. Double hip toss. Oh! Double boots to the chest, a kick to the back. It goes for the cover now. Ultimo Ant in control as the Colony control the pace of this matchup now. Claw control by Ultimo Ant now. Scoops him up and slams him down. Up and over the top rope, crashing down onto the semi-soft underbelly of Spider Crab. Spider Crab now sets off the ropes. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. And hangs himself up in the ropes. Oh no! Claw to the eyes. Double team maneuvering here, clearly on the same page. Both members of the Nation of Crustacean working very well together. The synergy is on display. Was he biting the neck? Softening up the trapezius muscles. Do ants have trapezius? That part of their abdomen? I'm gonna assume so. Up and down. Reverse wheelbarrow type maneuver. Goes to the cover now. King Crab turning the tides here. Gaining the advantage for his team. Cravat now applied. And Electro Ant is in trouble. Ultimo on the outside. Trying to help will his partner back over to get the tag.
There we go, King. There we go.
Electro Ant brought to the wrong corner. Spider Crab now tagged back in. And an abdominal claw.
You talk too much. You talk too much. He's up, brother.
Some complaining by Spider Crab. Alluding to the fact that, allegedly, that Steve Nova talks too much. Uh-oh. Tarantula hold. Up in the ropes, and Spider Crab holds him in place while King Crab comes across with a forearm across the chest. Slams him down now. A disrespectful boot right to the face. Up on the second rope. And we're in a crab walk. Crab walking across the ropes.
Yeah, get a good shot, cameraman.
Drops the elbow from the middle of the middle rope. And 2 count only. Ultimo Ant getting a little nervous there. Didn't need to come in, thankfully, for for him anyway. Almost a bit nervous on that one. King Crab keeping the arm in place, making it difficult for Electro Ant to get a little bit of space in between the two of them, but does so just to come back and become the victim of a nasty spine buster. 2 count only, still fight left in one half of the colony, but King Crab still in control. Spider Crab now, tagged in. And for seeing these two for the first time in Green Mountain Wrestling, they are working very well together. Clearly had a plan coming into this matchup. I mean, King Crab and the Colony have a long-known history. These guys have faced each other in the ring many times, so you know that King Crab was divulging all the information necessary to Spider Crab to combat the Colony here. Clearly let them know about every one of their weaknesses, all the ways to get advantages here. The Spider Crab doing a very good job of keeping Electro Ant at bay. Electro Ant back to his feet. Elbows into the midsection. A Spider Crab getting ready to pull him back. Both claws on the back of the tights. Trying to get that tag. Both individuals reaching for their respective partners. Oh no! The hand of the antenna! Pulls him back and into the abdominal stretch. Applying the crab claw. And getting a little bit of extra pull from King Crab. Referee Steve Nova doesn't see it. Suspecting something, but the Nation of Crustacean smart enough to release before the watchful eye of Steve Nova put his gaze on those claws. Electro Ant trying his best to hold on. And now finally Steve Nova sees it. Utilizes his last remaining strength to get out of that hold, and now Ultimo Ant, officially part of this. Mantis style, is that what that was? Or maybe he was just mocking the claws. Now making laps back and forth. The cardio on this ant. Back and forth. Oh, wait a minute. Holds on. Standing switch. Exoskeleton, exoskeleton. Oh! Double crossbody from the top rope, pinning both members of the Nation of Crustacean. Able to kick out at 2. Ultimo Ant feeling the adrenaline pump through his veins. Tags Electro Ant back in. I don't know how smart that was. I don't think he had enough time to really recuperate. Oh, 4 boots right to the chest. Goes for the cover. No, Spider Crab breaks it up just in time. But Ultimo Ant turns his attention. Hold on a second, reversal. Ultimo Ant to the outside. Crashing onto the hardwood here on the Barre Elks Lodge. Officially gets the tag now. Spider Crab, the legal crustacean. Trying to turn him around. Electro Ant trying to fight back, trying to defend. He finds himself on his back once again. And Spider Crab has both legs hooked. Into the Boston Crab position. You gotta believe he's perfected a maneuver like this. Ultimo Ant tries to break it up, but King Crab cuts him off. Oh no! King Crab turning him around. Now cinches it in. Both members of the colony at the mercy of the Nation of Crustacean. Holding on to each other's hands, making sure no one taps, trying to fight out. Both members of the Nation flying to the outside. Oh! Double tope suicidorino! hooked up. Ultimo Ant heading to the top. Setting up the ant hill. Nails it right in the middle. Goes for the cover. And that's it.
Here are your winners, the Colony!
And I gotta say, the Colony's new music makes you want to party. Makes you want to put on some flashing lights and some sunglasses indoors and dance the night away. And even though the Nation of Crustacean wanted nothing more than to put an end to that party, the Colony persevered and were able to come up with that big win here at Caged Mayhem II. The Colony once again establishing themselves as a force to be reckoned with in any tag team division. And you gotta believe that with the eventual debut of the tag team championships here at Green Mountain Wrestling, the Colony will no doubt want to be putting their names on the long list of viable competitors. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more action to come. The debut of Danhausen, and of course the huge cage main event. Don't go anywhere. Green Mountain Wrestling returns shortly. Caged Mayhem 2 continues on.